Hey guys, this is early 1981 and welcome back to the Golf Club 2. Today I do have another course review for you guys, so it's two videos on one day. I was going to try and refrain from doing this because I'm full of the cold, but I'll try and disguise my voice as best I can. This is another real course recreation from Cathal O'Sullivan, who his course creator name is Cathal 1991. It is Old Course at Ballybunion. So I have another RCR ready and published. Ballybunion is a seaside village in the southwest of Ireland that is also the home to one of the most renowned links courses in the country. This was a project I started last August and it had some issues. Finally gave it another go to get it published and cleared out all the problem areas of the course. It's a par 71, which just one tee option, designed to have everyone play the same course, 7,099 yards long with 4 pin options. So really looking forward to this one, guys. As you can see, fairways and greens are both firm. Let's begin new round. There is only one tee selection, which as confirmed, 7,099 yards. As always, guys, I will be playing with pin selection number 1 for the camera flybys. Let's begin round. Really looking forward to this one. As always, guys, I hope you are well. Hopefully you guys are happy with 2 videos today. If you do feel that 2 videos on one day is too much, please say so. But I'm just trying to get as much content out there as possible to you guys. The loading screen is taking a while, which is normally a good sign, to be fair. So we can hear John there off in the distance. So the opening hole is a par 4 playing 418 yards. Wow, beautiful. Look, is that a cemetery? No, I can't. I thought that little area there at the beginning looks like a cemetery. I'm not sure what that is. I'm sure Cathal will confirm what it is in the video. 4 bunkers protecting the green, and the pin seems to be bang in the centre off the fairway. So let's actually have a look at what is this. Just going to pull back on it. No, it's not a cemetery. To begin with, at first glance, guys, I thought it was a cemetery. I do apologise. That is a weird structure. I wonder if it is actually like that in real life, or if that's something Cathal has just added in. So it looks like we do have a few bunkers here that might be a problem. But I'm going to hope to get by these. Hopefully just on the left edge. The right edge of this bunker will miss it by. It's a great opening drive. Hopefully that extra wind is going to make us clear this bunker. Yeah, I wasn't sure. Are we going to hold the fairway? We are, just so 321 yards. Really took the distance out of that. So we've only got a 98-yard approach shot, down 3 feet. Wind is in my favour here. Slight downslope. And the greens are firm, just lofting that up a little bit. That should bounce on and then bite. So great approach shot. As you may have noticed, guys, I have had to change my character because I have just playing on the back of recording the Legends series. So it is a bit of a giveaway. But there is a few golfers that it could be, so let's see if some of you are going to have a guess at it. I would assume that the majority of you guys will guess the next Legends character, going by his attire and look. So hole 2 is a par 4 playing 427 yards. Beautiful looking course, by the way, guys. Really impressed with this one again. Very hilly. Pin is right at the back of this green almost, you would say. Very mild winds. I have been fortunate with the winds the last two or three rounds. I'm just going to loft this up because the fairways are firm. I really don't want to run out of fairway. Another good strike. Should be banging the centre off the fairway. Is it just going to make it up this hole? No, I do feel this shot's going to be on a bit of a severe slope this time. A little bit, nothing major. 1-2-4. Let's say it's playing 1-2-8. The one behind me on that slight slope. I'm happy. I am happy that this is the club. Let's see if we can get this one close. It's a good strike. Straight down the middle of the red line. And that should bounce and then check up. Check. Really happy with that one again. Probably looking about a 6-foot putt. Looks like there's nothing in this, but I did get caught out by 2 phantom breaks on my previous round. I am not seeing nothing in this, guys, so got to agree with it, and it goes straight into the middle of the cup. But really impressed so far. Caffel, I don't think gets the views that he deserves to get on the majority of his courses. I think he's only managed to get 2 or 3 handicap, but the guy is putting out great content. Please let's get these courses played, guys, and check out more of his courses. So hole 3 is a long par 3 playing 226 yards. Look at that mound to the right of the pin. Pin seems to be banging the centre. 226 yards, down 19 feet. So let's say 2-2-3. For those of you who have not noticed, I have swapped up my 6-wood and my 5-wood. It's kind of given me a bit more control over distances. I did like my 6-wood though, however, but I am going to play the hybrid, and I'm just going to take a bit off of this, guys. Another bit here, and let's see if we can get this close. It's another great strike.
Looks like this is a beauty.
And this should make its way down the green quite well. Is it going to turn towards the hole? No, just a bit short. Just a bit short. Probably looking about 18-20 feet here. 22 feet. It is breaking both ways. I'm just going to favour the left edge of this cup here. Greens are 166. It's looking good if it turns. Oh, just turned a bit too much towards the end. But it is going to ensure a little tap in par. A little 1-footer. Which we get. And really going along nicely. So this course is in a little village in Ireland. Hole 4 will be a par 5, playing 546 yards. We are coming over the top of another green here. That is quite cool. Now I wonder how many members or visiting golfers get in trouble for walking right across that green if they've got no etiquette, but I'm sure they do. Quite narrow fairways as we get down towards the green. Severe slopes in this green as well. It's going to be a tough putt. The pin is right in between that as well. And the pin once again seems to be banging in the middle of the green. 3 mile/hour wind. It's a good strike, pardon me. Should get a huge bounce here. It might bounce left. No, we avoid the bounce left. As confirmed, that was a huge bounce, and it's took us to 302 yards. So 245 up 7 feet. I am happy with this club, to be fair, because it is going to slow up on that mound. We are playing on a slope that is really going to take it to the left along with the wind. And it did look like the green was sloping to the left. I'm just going to play this 5-wood. I do feel it's going to be left of the flag here. Distance could be quite good though. It should die going up this slope, really. And we do have an eagle opportunity here, but that slope took me far more to the left than I anticipated it would. So it's an 11-foot putt, and as confirmed, guys, look at this. Wow. This is a horrible putt. I'm not... Oh. Ideally, if I just get this close, I'll be happy. Or we can do the unthinkable and drain it. What an eagle putt that was. Wow. So that does get me to 4 under with that eagle. Delighted with that putt. Hole 5 is a par 5, playing 550 yards. Once again, we are coming over the top of another green here. I have never seen that before, guys, and if I have, I can't recall. We've came across plenty of courses that have shared greens. You don't want to be right on this fairway here because there's so much bunkers there. 2 bunkers short of the green, and once again, severe slopes on this green, and once again it's going to be a tricky approach shot. So depending on how this kicks out, I think it's going to kick slightly to the right. Good drive. It looked like we might have a mind that might kick it slightly right here. Yeah. So 308 yards, another good drive, which means we can attack this in 242 up 20 feet. So I'm just going to say it's playing 249. I'm happy with the club I've got in my hand here. Another good strike. That should be right at the pin. Now this should work its way up the green well. It looks like it might kick right and slope towards the hole here. It didn't really, but we are... Oh, that is going to work its way back down. That is something I missed on the green. I did not realise that that slope was as close to the pin as that. Wow, that ball is probably rolled back about 30, maybe 40 feet. 43 feet, 2 foot putt. This is a tester. This is a tester. Break to the right. I don't feel I've hit that, guys. That is going to come back down. It is. And I have been caught out there. I really felt I gave that enough power, but it's very rare I've come across a 2 foot slope. It's normally 1, and that ball's came basically all the way back to where I was. So that was for an eagle. We are kind of just looking to get a par now. Surely that is making it up there. I need it to turn. It's a great effort. Oh, we just missed the birdie on the right, on the left edge there. Wow. But that is rolled about 8-9 feet past. And this is now for the par. I don't want to go too far past the hole here. We do manage to scramble a par there after being caught out by that slope. So an eagle putt turned into a par. It's going to keep us at 4 under par though. Hole 6 is a par 4, playing 396 yards. I take it these are caravans here that are in the picture. Nice ocean views now. I wonder if that's the Irish Sea we're seeing. Quite a narrow fairway here. And it looks like the pin is once again going to be bang in the middle, but it's quite tough greens here so far, guys. The majority of the holes. I do prefer it when the greens are tougher, because some of these courses that you play, or when there's no breaks in the greens, it gets tiring, it gets mundane after a while. I'm just going to look to kick out of this rough here with the wind behind me and bounce onto the fairway. Swinging really well of late, guys. We didn't even land in the rough. So this is probably going to be a pitch shot. We're probably looking about 65 to 70 yards here, I would imagine. 73. 1, 2. The pitch shot is something I don't execute consistently well all the time. It's a great strike. That should bounce on well for me, and we've played that well. Probably going to be looking at a 4 to 5 foot putt for birdie. 3 feet, even closer still. And we do make up for the poor putt on the previous hole, and I do get to 5 under par. But really enjoying these courses from Cathlos 1991. The fact that these guys take time out, guys, to design courses that the likes of us can play is really keeping this game going, and I really take my hats off to them. Cathol really produces good courses. So hole 7 is a par 4, playing 442 yards. A nice beach there on the right hand side. Pin seems to be in the middle again. Now, I think with the wind there, and if I loft up, we should be cool here to hit driver. I'll just aim more this side because there is more fairway to work with here. What is the distance of that? 284. I think I should be fine here, guys. Famous last words. If not, I am going to be in the rough. But that wind should hold me up. I fully lofted that driver up. Should not get much bounce. Yeah, and we played it well. It is going to be a longer shot into this green this time. 162 into the wind. Let's say it's playing 164 into that wind. I'm just going to take a tight. I've just took a touch off of that, guys. It does look like it is going to bounce to the right when it hits the slope, to the left. I've got a slight slope here, so I am looking to land this to the right hand side of the pin, short of it. I took that touch off that I put. I've just played this straight because the wind did change. This could be half decent. Bite. Oh, almost hit the flag. So just as well I took that touch off. Probably looking at a 7-foot putt here for birdie. 10 foot. Once again, my yardage guesstimates have been quite off. Breaking to the right. Down 1 inch. Should start to turn. Oh, it's another good putt. Really happy with my putting lately, guys. It used to be my Achilles heel, especially the early days of this game. So that does get me to 6 under par. But this is a fantastic course. Hole 8, par 3, playing 153 yards. So I am really looking forward to this announcement from HB Studios, guys, regarding the game. So, wow, 0 mile per hour wind. I would say it's playing 147. Just taking a touch off of this 9 iron. It's a great strike. Yardage looks to be good, and this looks to be a really good shot. Bite. Played that well. Should be another 6-7 foot putt for birdie. Quite tough greens though, to be fair, guys, even from this distance. Oh, I just missed that one, and my ball's basically where my pitch mark was. Hopefully I can get the par. I do. That was a tough putt. Unfortunately, I missed it. And that is going to keep me at 6 under par. Let's move on to the final hole of the front 9, which is a par 4, playing 470 yards. Large fairway there that looks like we can hit quite convincingly. So, Ballybunion, little village in Ireland. Pin once again seems to be bang in the centre of the green. Plenty of fairway to work with here. Should be another fantastic drive. And I hope you guys are not picking up the sign of my PS4 in the background, guys. Honestly, it's the fan. It doesn't do it with any other game. It just seems to be this game. It's like a bloody Boeing 747 taking off constantly. If this game makes your PS4 sound, your fan go into overdrive mode, guys, please let me know. So 155, 4 mile per hour wind against me. 7 feet. I'm just lofting that up a tiny bit because I am on a slight down slope. It's another fantastic strike. Hopefully the yardage is good. I need a bounce here. Really surprised at how short that came up. I think that goes back again, guys, to my previous video, which was Curse's course. The inconsistencies of the wind, because that 4 mile per hour wind seemed to really hold me up there. I mean, that's the only way I can think of it, that I'm 32 feet short. It's another testing putt, 32 feet up 1 foot. Should start the turn. Decent putt. Was never really at the cup, didn't turn as much as I expected it to, so tricky 4 foot putt for par now. We do manage to get it, however. So I'm going to be 6 under on the front 9, guys. So let's move on to hole number 10, which is a par 4. Playing 360 yards. Once again, it's a huge fairway there we've got to land on, and I do anticipate the second shot should be a pitch shot, depending on the wind. The green seems to be bang in the middle, the pin seems to be bang in the middle of that green again. Ooh, what is 315 yards? I'm just going to take the gamble here and fully loft this driver up and just hope that we do not run out of fairway here. We shouldn't with a fully lofted driver. Pulled that one slightly to the right. Check up, check up. No, we are going to, wow. Wowzer, so it's going to be a more difficult pitch shot than I would have liked. Severe slope. I'm actually going to loft this up once. Here, guys, I've got no idea how this is going to come out. Hot, I would imagine. It should run on quite well. I think it's going to overshoot the pin. It might come back off the slope though. Is it? No. Reluctantly moving backwards, but it's not going to end up anywhere near as close as I would have liked it. So a 10 foot putt, 3 inches down, breaking slightly to the left. Go on. It's another good putt, guys. Judged that really well. And that will be a birdie. So, we get to 7 under par. Nice start to the second 9. The back 9. Hole 11, once again, we're seeing the beach come into play here. Really nice golden beaches. Very familiar to the beach, which is right on my doorstep. It's playing 471 yards. Par 4. Narrower fairway this time. Do have a grandstand right behind this green by the looks of things. And the pin seems to be kind of just off center to the left hand side. Confident that we can hit the full driver this time. It will slope off to the right here though. Another good drive. We should get a slight bounce to the right here once it hits this slope. There we go, making its way to the right hand side. But hopefully I'm on a flattish surface here, guys. 302 yards. 167 into the wind, up 5 feet. We are on a slight down slope. I just took a touch off of that, and I'm going to take another tiny touch, guys. We're talking about millimeters that I've taken off here. I've probably added, I'm going to say 3 yards to that because I am on a down slope. It is going to want to go to the right also, and the wind is going to take me to the right, as it looks like the slope is there too. Wind should really start to take me round. It has. This could be half decent if the yardage was long. Yardage was way long. Might work its way off the green here. Yeah, so it's going to be a chip shot. Really long there. That down slope really added extra distance. It's really hard to accurately guess what's going to happen with that, so I fully loft this up. Get in, get in, get in. Oh, good effort. Probably looking about a 3 foot putt for par.
3 feet to the hole here.
Breaking to the left. Just going to play enough pace in this to take the break out. So we're going to remain at 7 under par, guys. Let's move on to hole number 12. It's a long par 3. Wow, this is a beautiful looking hole, this one. It's got a slight misty effect. It's playing 212 yards. Pin looks to be right hand side off centre to the green. Let's see if we can get this close. I'm going to say it's playing 215 yards. I'm just going to loft this hybrid up a few touches. And I am going to apply a touch of fade here to combat that wind. Let's see if we can get this close. I think it's going to be a bit long after this bounce here. It's going to leave me another chip shot. I think I played just a bit too much fade there, to be fair. So 8 yards. Go on, work down that slope. Get in, get in. Oh, wow. I thought it was a sublime chip that was going to drop. It looked in all the way, right into the last minute. Just missed the edge. So just another par, guys. So I'm going to remain at 7 under. On to hole number 13, which is a par 5.
Don't be superstitious. It's just hole number 13. This is just a number. Let's see what we can do.
It's another nice looking hole here. Really impressed with this course from Kafalos. I really am. I do apologise about that, guys. In the previous video, I did mean to say what would a hole-in-one on a par 5 be, not a draining your second shot on a hole 5. I did mean what was a hole-in-one on a par 5, which is kind of, are you really going to get it? Very unrealistically if you could, but I did mean a hole-in-one on a par 5, guys. What is the correct term for a hole-in-one on a par 5? I think I can make this. I'm going for it. I am taking this on, guys. I'm hoping to bounce out of this rough here. I'll definitely land in it. No, I'm not bouncing out of that. No way. Poor shot selection there then, to be fair, guys. Poor shot selection. So 260. Never making this now. Look at this. This heavy rough is deep and there is a stream there. I am going to have to take my medicine now, I would presume. My third shot's going to be a lot longer than I would have liked. Probably going to be about 130 yards, I would imagine, maybe more. Got too greedy there. So I was close, 134, up 139. Into slight wind. Just took a tiny bit off of that. I don't want to be short due to that slope. It's a great strike. Hopefully we can get this close and salvage a birdie. I need a big bounce here. Didn't really get it, but it's going to stay up, is it? Oh wow, no it's not. Wow, so I did take just a bit too much off of that 9-iron, which was just a touch. Wow, it's a second green on here that has really caught me by surprise. So I've got to chip in for the birdie here. 19 yards up 4 feet. Go on. Valiant effort, probably about 7 feet short. Not much in this at all. It is breaking both ways. Just going to play it. We do. It's another par 5. We've missed out on a birdie, guys. Unfortunately.
Okay, so
But these par 5s, that is 2 par 5s. These greens that have really caught me out. But that is credit to the designer, Kafalos. So hole 14 is a par 3, playing 134 yards. So another short par 3 here. Severe breaks on the greens. The greens are very difficult in this course, guys. Not a huge area to hit here either. It is playing 136 into the wind. Hope this is enough club. It's a good strike. The wind is taking me round. This should be bang on. This could be an ace.
looking dialed
Go on. Oh no, it's about 6 feet short again.
in. And you're on the dance floor. That is good. Good.
Breaking to the left here.
Little 6-foot cut here.
It is a birdie though. And that will get me to 8 under par.
Sitting at
Hole 15 is a par 3, playing 242 yards. So this time it's a long par 3. 2 back-to-back par 3s. Don't often see that very often. 2 bunkers right hand side short of green and 2 kinda on the left hand side. 1 past the pin. So it is playing 232 yards. I do feel all my other clubs are going to be long, but with the help of the wind here, guys, I'm just looking to hit front edge of the green and run this up towards the pin. It is breaking to the right. It's a great strike. This could be really, really good, you know.
heading for the green here.
Go on, keep going, keep going. What a fantastic shot that was. Fantastic club selection, and that's probably about a 2 to 3 foot putt
And that
for birdie. Just a tap in, 2-footer, which I gladly accept.
nicely done. Dropping it for
So
your
2 birdies in the 2 par 3s there back to back, really nice. Hole 16 is a par 5. Let's see if we can actually, I did get an eagle on the par 5s, but let's see if we can play this one a bit better. It is a long par 5, playing 650 yards here. Looks like there's the clubhouse off there in the distance. Severe dogleg left here. Quite tight fairways. Once again, caravans off in the distance. I wonder how many of them caravans have been damaged with golf shots from wayward golf balls. Perfectly oval egg-shaped green there, wow. Looks like the ball's going to bounce severely to the right off of this fairway here. Hopefully I kick forward a bit slightly. Looks like I'm just going to hold up in that flat area there. Now, I'm never hitting this green in 2, guys, so I must be careful with my layup shot. I really want to leave a pitch here. Ball's going to bounce to the left here. It's another great strike. It will bounce severely to the left, I think. Yeah, stay out of that bunker, ball. I could be in the bunker here. Sit. Sit. Oh, just. But it looks like I'm going to be on a fairly flat surface. 165. Just loft that up a tiny bit again. Hopefully I can get this close. Played it well, and it's going to be bang on for yardage. So it should be another 2 to 3 feet for the birdie, 3-footer, breaking slightly to the right. So 3 consecutive birdies, guys, is really improving my score here. And we are now 10 under for the round. We have avoided a bogey so far. Hole 17 is a par 4, playing 398 yards. Once again, it's another dogleg left. Very tight, winding fairways here. This is going to be a tough tee shot. I wonder if we can get this close to the green from the tee shot. There is a bunker there. And this time the flag is right at the back. Now it's gave me my 5 wood by default. But let's see how much of this hole we can actually cut out here. I'm convinced that it would, I'm taking this on because I'm convinced it's going to come off of that. Come out of here, down onto the fairway with a bit of luck. And I should leave myself a pitch shot if all goes well. If not, we'll see what we've got left. I hope it holds up. It could be in the rough the other side here. Sit down. Going to be in the light rough, but it should be close. 38 yards. Up 2 feet, light rough. Hopefully this is going to be good. Should release off too much. It's too much on that one. Probably going to be looking at about 10 to 12 foot putt for birdie here. 9 foot. Just a bit too much on that. It really came out well. I didn't expect it to come out as well as that. 9 foot, down 3 inches. Very slight break. Should turn. It does, and we do get the birdie, guys. Really been pleased with the majority of my putts this round. So we get to 11 under par. Hole 18, final hole of this beautiful course, is going to be a par 4, playing 415 yards. That is the clubhouse that we saw 2 holes ago on the 16th. Really cool clubhouse if that's accurate. Grandstands as well. Winding fairway again, very narrow when it gets close to the green. 3 bunkers. And this time the green is at the back. The pin is at the back of the green. 1 mile per hour wind. Looks like the fairway is going to slope to the left. Should get a bounce left here. Yeah, we do. Just noticed that wasn't a driver I had in hand there, guys. So it pays to pay attention. I've left myself more distance than I would have liked. 160. Let's say it's playing 162. I am on a severe downslope here, so I'm just actually playing as 8 iron. It should give me the extra distance, and it is going to go to the right. Got no idea what I hit there. I can only assume it was my 5 wood. Distance is quite good. Should bounce well here. Probably 14 feet away from the hole. 13. Only really breaks towards the end here. Let's see if we can execute this well. Looks good. And that is a fantastic putt, and we do finish off with another birdie, guys. Really happy with how I've played this course, to be fair, guys. And once again, it is an enjoyable course from Cathal 1991. Please get out there and play it, guys. That is certainly a 5-star rating from me and a favourite. Thanks to Cathal for inviting me to review his course. I really appreciate that. If you're new to the channel, guys, hit the subscribe button. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content, please hit the like button and say something in the comment section. That is it for today, guys. I will see you all in the next one. Take care and peace out. Bye.